Did you know that sugar is more addictive than cocaine?
Either you're on it or you're off of it. And for me, it was a non-negotiable. When you say you're going to reduce your sugar intake, that might be a good first step, but it never worked for me.
We noticed that 94.5% of you are not subscribed, and to the 5.5% that are, we love you.
It either had to be all or nothing, because guess what? Sugar really just weakens you. It takes all of your energy, it lowers your immunity, it gives you ugly skin, it causes bad skin, saggy skin when you lose the weight. It's just, it's a non-reciprocal relationship, I call it, and it's just not worth all of the agony of including it in your life. Now, here's the tricky part. Avoiding it is a challenge, especially if you're eating ultra-processed foods or you're eating a lot of food out, sauces, dressings. When you start to put sugar on your radar to say, okay, I'm eradicating this from my life, you will be shocked and amazed at where sugar is hiding in your cupboards and your cereals and your crackers and your sauces and your dressings and all over the place. It's almost like very challenging to avoid it.
And you may be watching this like, okay, what the heck am I supposed to eat other than sugar? Does honey count as sugar? Does maple, I hear a lot of people say that. Does maple count as sugar? Does honey count as sugar? It's natural. Agave? No, those are bad too.
Well, they do count as sugar. So yes, and they are a step up. But for us, in terms of our weight loss goals, and you went from eating sugar-sweetened yogurt to maple-sweetened yogurt, to stevia-sweetened yogurt.
And sometimes I did aspartame, and I'd love to touch on that just a little bit.
Aspartame is a excitotoxin. It excites your brain cells to death and has been linked to all kinds of cognitive decline. So that means like linked to Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and that's of course taken over a long period of time.
And there was a study done by Coca-Cola funded a study for kind of discounting what you just said. And I just want to let you guys know, if you put two and two together, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think I have to call myself one because I believe this. That study that was done by Coca-Cola was funded by Coca-Cola. So obviously it's not good for their bottom line if everyone knows that aspartame is not good for the human body, because Diet Coke is like one of the best-selling drinks out there.
We have a family friend who used to drink liters of Diet Coke, and unfortunately he developed a brain tumor. I just don't think that aspartame is good for you. I'm concerned about it. I've read a lot of the research on it, and I'm a no. Now, you can choose for yourself what you think is best for you. I would say that desensitizing yourself to the sweet flavor is probably in your best interest, not only to get back to your innate hunger signals and satiation signals so that you can realign your body with what actually tastes sweet. Because fruit is a better option. It is fructose, it is still sugar, but from my perspective, you're also getting a lot of nutrients with it, phytonutrients with it that are healing for your body. So in moderation, I think fruit is a great option. And that's one of the things that we did instead of eating sugar, was fruit.
So I'd like to give you guys a few tips, because I know there are coffee lovers who love Starbucks and love the sugar pumps. And I know there are people who are probably watching this like, okay, I don't know what to eat instead of sugar because sugar is my life. And I relate. There was a point where I was eating cheese danishes, Tate's cookies, the whole shebang, the gummy bears. I was really into the organic gummy bears from Costco. Sugar. Organic sugar is still sugar, you know? So I just want to give you guys a few tips. You said fruit. You mentioned monk fruit and stevia. Did you guys know?
I don't know if I mentioned monk fruit. I didn't mention monk fruit yet.
Well, monk fruit, if you source it properly, try to make sure it doesn't have erythritol in it.
Ah, man, monk fruit is getting some bad press these
And
days.
stevia also has some press. But I will say,
Hold on, stevia is a plant. It's growing in my garden. I put it in my smoothie this morning. Like, come on, it's a
but
plant.
not everyone is growing stevia, Mom.
I'm just saying, like, I think plants are good. And like maple is a whole process. Agave is a whole process. Sugar, white sugar, brown sugar is a whole process.
But if you're standing outside a maple tree and you happen to open your mouth and maple drips in your mouth.
No. It's a
it.
process. No, they have to boil it down.
No, I'm just telling them, I'm saying if you're in the forest and you happen to, because I remember in science class, I would go next to the maple tree. A lot of weight loss influencers are talking about aspartame. There's a skinny syrups. It's a whole entire genre of weight loss gimmicks. I call it a gimmick because it's excitotoxing your brain cells to death, as you mentioned before, right?
Yeah, I think that, for us, our top 3 things that we use to lose the 120 pounds,
150 pounds?
Yeah.
Stevia,
monk fruit, and fruit.
Monk fruit is great in desserts, granulated. Stevia is my personal favorite, and I like to buy great quality organic ones because they don't have that weird taste that some people talk about.
Well, there's ways that we would teach about how you offset the flavor that weird kind of aftertaste. So not all stevias are created equally, and grow it. I mean, I love to grow it. I'm really excited about having a stevia plant in our backyard. But you should know that sugar shifts your body and your biology and your brain into addiction. And if you want to be free from the hunger pangs and the constant cravings, then you're going to want to give up sugar. And you'll notice you'll have more beautiful skin, more energy, deeper sleep. You're not going to have those crashes at 4 p.m. And so if you love your sweet, I want to really encourage you to stretch your taste buds and to stretch your imagination and to have the courage to make a change, because it will make a huge difference for you. We had a call with someone who wanted to lose weight, and we asked her on the call. She wasn't able to join our program at that time, but she, as a result of the call, she decided to give up sugar, and she's already lost like 15 pounds. And it's only been a couple of weeks. So it's just so powerful for you to gain control of your health, gain control of your appetite, your satiation, and your hunger by just making one simple change. Like, get off sugar and do it now. And if you need help figuring it out, definitely follow us, because we give you a lot of tips.
We help women beat obesity with our Step It Up system without drugs like Ozempic within 90 days. Click on the link in the description to learn how to lose weight without drugs like Ozempic. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers. You don't understand, but I remember when me and Mom took a photo at 100 subscribers. So we've come a long way. This all started very small. We actually started in your bedroom just talking, and then we created something much, much larger out of it. And so we're just grateful for you guys, that you guys care. We finally feel like we can make a difference in your guys' lives, and we're truly like so grateful.
Yeah, it's true.
If I can find the video, I'll show you guys.
Which one?
Of us being like, yay, we hit 100 subscribers.
We should make one for 5,000.
We should, but we're just grateful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.